Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sanil Mlambo. If you're new here, hi, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and become a part of my family. We are on the road to 400 subscribers. Please can we get me there by the end of Feb? Yeah, by the end of Feb. And if you're a coming back subscriber, thank you so much for always supporting me. You're my fave. Anyways, so as you guys have already seen by the title of this video, today I'm going to be sharing a few journal tips on how to survive high school. Yes, I haven't finished high school. I haven't even started grade 11 actually, but I'm going to be doing grade 11 this year. Although I haven't finished high school, there are a few things that I'm using to genuinely survive high school, because let's just be quite honest, high school isn't really that fun, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. So yeah, the things that I'm using, maybe someone else might not be viewing high school or whatever the same way that I am, and then they're gonna realize that actually Sonia's way of doing it is much better than mine. So if you really want to know, and you are going into grade 8, maybe grade 9, maybe you're going into a new school. I've actually changed schools quite a couple of times, 3 times to be exact, so that's not really that much, Sonia, but anyways, yeah, so without any further ado, let's get straight into this video. I'm gonna rant a little bit, maybe just throw in a little bit of a vent here and there, but yeah, let's get straight into this video. And yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the post notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so you guys, the first tip I'm actually gonna give, this is more or less for grade 8, but it kind of works for anybody as well, is that one thing that I've learned, people that you start off being friends with in grade 8, you're very lucky if you are going to be friends with them for long term afterwards. So what I mean by that is I had a huge group when I first got into high school. I changed schools, so I was in a primary school, and then when I went to grade 8, I went into an actual high school that also had it doesn't matter. Point is, I changed schools when I was in primary, then I went into a different high school, and there was 8 of us. It went down to me just having my 2 best friends that you guys have probably seen on my channel. The point is, there was 8 of us, and now there's just 3 of us, which is me and the 2 of them. So yeah, going into high school, just have your mind, or just be ready to lose friends. That doesn't mean you guys now dislike each other. It just means, life happens. You're not gonna stay friends with people from grade 8 unless you're really lucky and you guys really were in it to win it. Most of us were. I'm not saying that I was in that friendship just to kill time. No. I loved my friends. I still have so much love for those girls, but now the point is, it just happens uguti we grew apart, and our interests and our likes and dislikes, all those things changed. So once the thing that you guys sort of had in common changes, then there's nothing you have in common, so it's a bit awkward. So yeah, jokes aside, if you're lucky enough, then sure, it's gonna last. My sister's been best friends with her besties since grade 8, so she's lucky in that sense. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is, it might not be like that. So going into grade 8, don't feel bad if the friends you had in primary no longer want to talk to you. If the friends you have in grade 8 are no longer your friends in grade 10, it happens. There's nothing wrong with you. The best friends that I have in high school, they're forever, and that's on per. Yeah, next thing that I feel like I have to share is, this is common general sense, general knowledge. Study. Try and stay away from those friends that are just like, you see that smart friend that's just like, yo dude, that test was hard, I'm not gonna study. Stay away from those people, because listen, one of the things that I can say is that I've had quite a number of smart friends in my life, and all of them are the same. All of them. No, I'm joking. Some of them genuinely have good hearts. But what I'm trying to say is, you get smart people that are just like, yo, that test was hard, and then they come up with an 85, and then you're just like, but how? My brother, how? You know, like, how? The convo's on communicating, you know? Because when I'm like, a test was hard, I generally come out with a 50%, or maybe even no, but we don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? So, personally, that murders my self-esteem when someone is telling me that the test was hard and they're out here cruising on an 85 and a 90. Stop it, y'all. Stop. Don't do it. Like, why do you guys do that? Actually, like, I said I was gonna rant. Why do you guys genuinely do that? It was hard?
What was hard about it if you got an 85?
Make me understand. What was hard about it? You know? So, just don't do that, guys. But on a serious note, stay away from those type of people because they're just toxic. You know that friend when you're just like, you guys are both not gonna study? It's wrong. But if we promised each other that we're not gonna study, don't study. Or at least tell me, okay, Sanele, I've decided we're studying. Like, it's fine. Call me. You don't have airtime, please call Sengia phone manje, you know, like, let me, like, hints to me, Uguti, listen, I've decided to study. Smart or not, we made a pact and you stick by it. You don't study. If we said we weren't gonna study, I said so many times, guys, that I wasn't gonna study, and my friend was like, she's not gonna study, and she studied. Who was looking like the fool? So what I'm saying is, study and don't rely on your friends that are just like, okay, it's fine because it's cool. There's a stage like that which I've just given up, I'm not gonna study, yada yada, it's just whatever at this point, you know. It's okay. We all go through that stage where we're just like, we're gonna do that, we're not gonna study, yada yada yada. But at some points, we all know we have those friends. We have Patricia, we have Tricky, we have Patience, we have all those people that are just like 85%ers. If you know that you have to work hard to even strive for a 75, why are you even comparing yourself to Umganako to begin with? Like, if your friend says she's not gonna study, somebody who's an A student, even if they don't study, you can't expect them to get as low as a level as you who gets a 40 if you don't study. You know what I'm saying? And that's not me now being disrespectful. No. Like, I've had all my best friends are actually smart. So what I'm trying to say is, my besties took maths school. Had I compared myself and been like, you know what, my best friends are doing maths school, Nami, let me take maths school, I would have failed. And that's just on per. Like, I can't do maths to save my life. I don't like saying that because it makes me feel like, why do you struggle? That leads me to my third advice, or my third tip. Pick subjects that you know are for you. Guys, maths core, it's great. If you can do maths, congratulations for you. If you're getting 50s, that's even great. I was barely getting 50s for pure maths. I was terrible. And I can say that because now I'm a maths lit student and I'm doing super well. You know? So what I'm trying to say is, don't put yourself through such misery because you wanna appear smart. Because at the end of the day, you still need to look at your reports and you're gonna see that actually you're not as smart as you probably are comparing yourself to, or whatever. Pick subjects that really are gonna benefit you at the end of the day. There's so many careers that you can take with math lit without physics, you know. If you can do it, grand, go for it. Like, you get subjects such as drama. Drama is actually frowned upon. People think that drama is pathetic. Even now, like, you can tell that some of our parents, like black parents especially, they don't understand. But in only drama, what is the whole point? But the point is, at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to be writing your matric paper. So access physics was you're not even going to be able to get a C. What varsity is going to take you with physics with like level H, you know? So what I'm trying to say is, be careful and think about your future. So going into high school is basically preparation for the big world, which is what I've been told. And now that I'm actually in high school and I'm actually almost finished with high school, I'm actually starting to see that. Had I taken subjects that weren't for me, I know that for a fact, I would be devastated, because matric is next year. And you apply with the grade 11 marks. So grade 11s, if you're within a subject that you know that is not for you, I really recommend that you change it fast. Change it fast, my brother. Go back. It's not too late to go back. It's not too late to go back and just change and just do something that is for you. Yeah. The next tip that I'm going to be giving is infamous one is dating. Anybody who knows me, I don't date, okay? But that does not mean that I've never liked people, all right? Does not mean that I've never not done something. I have. Personally, I have. But what I'm trying, what I'm going at is, if you feel like you're ready, I don't even want to say that, because now there are going to be people out there saying that they're ready. Then they're going to go do that. What I'm trying to say is, try not do it in high school. I remember when I was in grade 8, I had an acquaintance who was a friend, but they became an acquaintance in grade 8 because we stopped being friends, because they were my primary friend. I should stop doing the accent, yeah? Anyways, so they were like, in high school, it doesn't matter how old you are. You can date anyone. So what that means is, if I'm in grade 8, I can date a matric. It's all good. If I'm in grade 9, I can date a matric. It doesn't matter. Like, there is no age. As long as we're all in high school, then it's good. It's grand. But now the thing about that is, I'm 14 and he's 18. The maturity and the hormonal changes are not the same. I'm in grade 8 and I probably just got my first period. He's in matric and he's probably already had sex before. Now that's just me being serious. So his hormones are larger than my grade 8 mind can understand and comprehend. Why put yourself in a situation like that? I'm no one's mother. One thing that my mom said the first day before I went to, we were actually on our way to school, my first day in grade 8, she said, "Oh yeah, labafane skoleni." That's all she said. There was no birds and the bees. There was no talk like that. I had to, that's why there was even a guy that betted on me, because I thought boy attention was good attention. Boy attention is bad attention, actually. I was in grade 8, he was in grade 10. I thought grand, you know. Last year, 2020, I liked someone. You know, this time we liked each other. It was actually really grand. It didn't work out still. And that broke my heart. I was heartbroken. Now, I can testify to, there is such thing as heartbreak. And there is such thing as depression originating from a heartbreak. I was very depressed. So that took a huge toll on me. Luckily for me though, I had no school, so it was Corona time, so I had all the time to deal with my heartbreak. I think I really liked this person. I thought I was gonna marry them. How dare you do that? I'm joking, but the point is, I like this person, and heartbreak, my heart was broken, shot into pieces. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm never
Never gonna ever like someone again.
I haven't liked anyone ever since, actually. So they were pretty good at what they were doing, I guess. I'm joking. But the point is, ever since then, I just really realized that dating can wait. You know, this whole relationship thing can wait. I cringe when someone tells me they like someone. Not because I feel like, no. I want my friends to tell me when they have crushes, and I want to know the juice. But I can't help but cringe because it's like, ew. Why do you want to do that to yourself right now? You know, I just feel like there's a time for dating, and then there's a time for not dating. So there's a time for the season of singleness is basically what I'm talking about. I think high school and primary is the season of singleness. Every YouTuber I've watched, every time they say, when was your first boyfriend or whatever, they always say, the first person I've ever really liked, the first person I've ever really been in love with, first year varsity. And they say high school doesn't count. Exactly. High school doesn't count. So why do it if it doesn't count? Why do it if it doesn't count? You know? So if it's not gonna matter in the next 5 years, don't do it. Don't break your heart over a guy. Don't break your heart over a girl, nah. Okay? Okay? We agree? We're not gonna date, yeah? We're not gonna date? But on a serious note, if you guys feel like you're ready in high school, go ahead and do it. I'm not anyone's mom. I'm not trying to dictate anyone's life. This is just my personal opinion. And this is my tip and how I'm surviving high school is just by leaving all the dating drama aside and just focusing on myself so that when I'm in varsity and I meet my husband, I'm like, yes, I am 100% trustworthy of myself and I know what I want because I took the time in my season of singleness to realize that you, mister, are what I want, you know? But yeah, if you're ready, then you're ready, and that's good. Okay, so the second to last tip is journal. This is just a recent tip. Like I said, again, I'm not done with high school, so I'm still experiencing. So maybe in varsity, I'll redo this video and I'll have a completely different perspective and different experience. And maybe this whole thing will change. But what I can say is at the end of every week, I'm not saying journal every day. Even I don't journal every day anymore. I used to journal every single day when I was still in the darkest part of my depression. But at the end of every day, so like a Friday, afternoon, or maybe before you go to bed, whip out your journal, or even just any paper. It can even be exam pad paper, and like to have a little box so you can chuck them in and just write what you're grateful for, what you didn't like so much about your day, what you wish you could change, your goals, which of your goals did you achieve for the week, you know, anything. Guys, I promise you, journaling makes you feel so much lighter because it feels like you're offloading. Sometimes you end up writing stuff you didn't even know you remembered about your week, and it's just like, oh my gosh, that actually affected me that much, you know. And then you deal with it because most of the time we are hurt and affected by things that we don't even remember happening. But when we start writing, we're like, actually, this is why this happened. And we end up like all our frustrations on our friends. Why? Because we're not dealing with what's in here, you know? So journal. Have a journal. And I'm not talking about your journal, yes, it's called anyway, you write down your homework and what you need to do. No, I'm talking about a personal journal where you can literally write anything you want. And I don't know what you do. Personally, I pray, meditate, pray, manifest, whatever it is that you do it. It's so important that you keep yourself grounded. We say it as a joke, but high school really can cause a lot of anxiety, depression, even eating disorders, because that's where bullying formulates. That's where most of the insecurities are born, you know? So it's just very, very important to stay grounded and true to yourself. It's hard to find yourself in high school, I won't lie. I only really truly found myself this year, in fact 2021, because I was just like, God, I don't even care what people think about me no more. I'm doing me, you know? So that's when I truly found myself. 2020, 2019, 2018, I really did want to please people all the damn time. It was just please people, please people, please people, please people. I didn't even care about myself at that point because I just wanted people to like me. And you do go through that phase. Grade 8s, you will want people to like you. And when a guy likes you or a girl, whatever, you're gonna feel special. But think about the consequence, and is it actually really worth? Is what's that special feeling worth? Think about that. What's that special feeling that you're feeling worth? Okay, so you guys, we finally come to the last tip. I can talk forever. The last tip that I have for you guys is your friendship circle. So I spoke about how friends change. The people that you're friends with in grade 8, the people that you're friends with in grade 7 change in grade 8, and then in grade 8 might not be the same in grade 10. But by matric, hopefully you should know who your true circle is. But before you even get to matric, it's okay to actually realize who your true circle is. Even in grade 8, I personally have realized who I lie with, who I lay with, and who I's with.
What is this, hon?
And it's very important that your circle are people who encourage you, grow you, you know. I stay with the verse. It's Proverbs 27 verse 6. Better are the wounds of a friend than the kisses of an enemy. So what I'm trying to say is, if you've got friends that say it's okay, your mom won't find out about it, it's just one sip, dude, it's not like you're gonna get drunk or whatever, that's a terrible friend. Like, if they know but you never wanted to drink that bottle, if they know that actually your mom would kill you if she found out, and they still say do it, that's a terrible friend. But yet, if you have a friend that's just like, actually Sanele, don't do it, or actually Sam, don't do that, you know, or if they find out that you did, they're like, tell your mom, or I'll tell your mom, and then they tell your mom, that bruises you because now you're in trouble. But at some point you're gonna be mad at that friend, but at some point you're gonna be grateful. Me and my friends, we call out each other, especially me and my best friends, we call out each other. I don't play. Actually, I'm the queen of calling out. So I don't stay, because if you don't call out your friends and you don't speak about what's hurting you or whatever, you hurt inside here as well at the end of the day. So it's very important that your circle is not only just it's a safe space, because believe it or not, we spend more time with our friends than we do with our families at times. So your friends must encourage you to do better, grow you, love your friends, and your friends must love you, you know. Don't just be friends with someone because, I don't know, people become our friends nowadays for their own agendas. Maybe because and you know, I want to be friends with her because I was at keep her every Saturday, you know. But trust me, by the time you get to grade 10, you'll know who is your true friend and who's not. The fake friends, really, life really just kind of shows them to you. They don't even have to show themselves in J. Oh, Lona. Fake friend. Like, whenever you guys have to go out, there's always a situation, reciprocation, inconsistency, no effort. I'm always visiting you, you're never coming over to my house. It starts off with the little things, like, okay, let's hang out. Okay, we're gonna meet here. Then we never meet, and like a whole year runs. You know, when we're fighting, I'm the only one that's reaching out. You never see a need. That friend, they love the fact that they have the attention from you, but they don't really care about you being their friend, you know. They love you because you love them, but they don't actually love you. Like, if you had to stop, it wouldn't stop their world, you know? So you get friends like that. If you've got a friend like that, cut them out now. I don't even say that, but they're toxic. If you've got a friend where you're literally always doing 75%, once it goes over 51%, once you're doing much more than they are, they're toxic. I personally don't cut them off, but you should. It takes me a while. I actually have only ever cut off one person in my life, and I hated the feeling of it. I was depressed for a long time, and I just hope I never have to do it again. So if you have someone like that in your life, you're always visiting, you're always doing more, you're always there, you're always there, run, Balek, come to mama, run away, because it's stupid. You're basically just playing yourself. That's what toxic people are like. Actually, it makes you feel like it's just redundant. It's just a repetitance. I remember I had a friend that used to say, it's toxic cycle. That's what she called it. She called the fact that I was constantly reaching out to her a toxic cycle. Like, as if we were reaching out to each other every time we had a fight, be it it was really just me. Those type of people should stay in 2020. Oh. Stay in 2020. Okay? Stay in 2020 with the COVID, with the coronavirus. Okay? Okay, so guys, we have finally come to the end of our video. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. I know that I can talk forever. But thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped. If you still feel like you would like to ask me a few more questions, don't fear asking me something down in the comment section down below. I know that I don't usually answer that much, but I will definitely answer these ones. Please let me know what you'd like to see from me this year as well, my next video or whatever it may be. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. From me to you, God bless, and bye.